Hi, I'm Sandra Hickson Matthews, and I wanted to. Oh, and this is my friend Annie here. Annie, come here. Come say hi to people. Come say hi. This is day one of a new phase in our life. Annie, say hi. Say hi. Yes, this is Antoinette, my little partner. Um, okay, this is totally off the cuff, but I want to tell you this is day one for me of a new program. Now, life is interesting because day one is, what does that mean? Every single day is day one, which is really cool because if something isn't perfect in your plans or your endeavors, you have a reset button. The next day is day one. So right now is day one for this blog, and it will continue and continue. I want to tell you that I have been a foodie for a long time. That's not a huge shock. I'm carrying an extra 90 pounds. Have been carrying between an extra 60 and 90 my whole life. I lost 44 pounds about 2.5 years ago just doing mostly raw and juicing. Brought my kids up with juicing, kind of the natural hippie kind of thing going on in my life, and always been interested in quality food. But then the way that food goes, you find out that you shouldn't have any hydrogenated oils, any bad oils, so there's no Crisco in my house, but then you buy a package of crackers and you're eating hydrogenated oil. So there's this disconnect from what we prepare at home and what we get out. And so we think we're eating really, really well, and then we're just adding them a little here, a little there. I'm going to go out with friends, and bammo, you're not eating as well as you think you should. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I am a very recently post-menopausal woman. And I'm not going to tell you my real age yet. As I get to know you more, I'll tell you more. I'm not going to tell you my real weight, but as I get to know you more, I'll tell you more. We'll get to know each other, okay? Just went to my naturopath this morning to get all my blood drawn. I got an owie. So that happens. Took a minute to find the vein. But they're doing a complete blood panel. I have great off the cuff isn't working all that well, is it? I have great blood pressure. He was really happy with that. So here's the deal. New program, brand new start. 2.5 years ago I started writing a book. I'm still writing it. You guys can help me with that as we go along here. But I developed an eating plan, and it really does work because it's sensible, healthy, natural, organic, gluten-free, and I have found the perfect marriage here. So I'd like to introduce you to a brand new friend of mine, and this is why I'm not on a game show. This is Way Smart by Ocean Avenue. Ocean Avenue is a brand new company. I am the pickiest person in the world when it comes to what I will represent. If there is anything in a product that I wouldn't eat or feed my kids, I don't represent it. I have thrown away hundreds and hundreds of dollars in product when I found out later, after getting involved in a company, that it wasn't good. I have a friend that developed a really amazing supplement for heart health, tried to put it through the direct marketing way of marketing, which is a wonderfully viable program. But when he did that, they said the margins aren't good enough. You have to cut the ingredients down to a cheaper and get it closer to our margins. He went, I can't do that. This product's important for people's life and health, and da 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 da. So I found a company that gets it, and I love this so far, and I haven't even tasted it yet. This is the Way Smart Shake. It is a whey product, so whey isn't like top of my go-to good thing, but this whey is different. When I vetted them out, I found out that there's no GMOs. It's not fractionated. It's really a good idea for you to go to my website and listen to Franco Cavallari, the developer, because he'll tell you all about it. But one of the biggest things that matter to me, no artificial sweeteners of any kind. No added sugar. The stevia in it is real stevia. We're going to talk every day. I'm going to come on and we're going to talk about healthy, natural food, healthy, natural weight loss, and there will be different topics, and stevia is a big one. Only get natural stevia. That's what's in here. Yay. Okay. So anyway, the Way Smart's a drink. We have 3 support products. We have Invigorate, helps with weight loss, helps with metabolism, kicks it up a gear. I have what's called metabolic syndrome. In other words, you're getting old chick and your get out of jail free card that you get where you can eat anything, do anything, and you're probably going to stay the same, and if you drop a few calories, you'll drop some pounds. That's over. So now I have to work really hard. So here we go. Again, we'll do it together. Join me, join me, join me. You don't have to buy my products. You don't have to sign up for Ocean Avenue. Join me anyway on the journey. I am an organic, mostly organic, high raw pescatarian. In other words, I eat fish. I do also eat eggs. I'm trying to stay away from dairy, except for this. And I there were very strong, real personal reasons why I went off of meat about 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago. And the reason for that, I have dabbled, mostly vegetarian my whole life. But I have arthritis in my knees, and it started to happen to my hands. And my mother, her hands are gnarled, and I didn't want that to happen, so I started researching anti-inflammatory diet, got rid of the meat, got rid of most of the sugar, but not all of it. So that's what we're working on together here too. None in my hands. My knees are pretty great. They give me trouble, but getting the weight off will help with that. So anyway, that's where I am now. I am here to support everybody, the real people. If you eat meat, great. Let's talk about what meat, where to get it, how one piece of beef and another piece of beef is not the same. And they'll help you cook it, because I am a recipe creator and a hell of a cook. And that's why I'm doing a cookbook / health book. So anyway, we'll get together, we'll play, we'll work together, we'll drop this weight, we'll bring up our health, we'll go on vacations if you choose to do Ocean Avenue, because Ocean Avenue is going to send us on vacations to the beaches and wherever you want to go. So that's really cool. Also, there's a way to get this free. So I'm going to quit talking Ocean Avenue right now because it's a part of what we're doing. But again, if you don't choose to do Ocean Avenue, or you're on the fence about, I don't need a product, I don't need a supplement, I just need help and support and being there and seeing somebody doing it and recipes and ideas, and I don't know how to cook healthy, and I don't know how to take out fat, I don't know what I'm looking for, come here. Every day we're going to talk about something different. We're going to make juices, smoothies, real recipes, real food, quickie pizzas, gluten-free, not gluten-free, so that it fits everybody. But when you're trying initially to lose weight and you're trying initially to change your life, that's important that you do maybe drop a few things like gluten, sugar, just to find out if that's part of your issue. So we're going to do that. Now, what I would like to do, today was first day, got my blood work, did my weight, going to take my before picture. Woohoo, fun. And right now, I came home and I made my first ever shake with a scoop of the Way Smart. I wanted it to be decadent for my first one. I don't think you have to flavor it all up like crazy. But I made it with nut milk and coffee, cold coffee, because I wanted a nice, decadent, smooth mocha. I used organic, raw cocoa powder. You can use cocoa powder, but I'm going to help you shop too. You don't want alkalized. You don't want the Dutch chocolate. Okay, you want real stuff, because everything you put in your mouth you want to feed your body some way, somehow. So, cheers. I get to taste this now. It also has a frozen banana in it. This is a lunch or a meal. I used a half a cup of nut milk, which I'll tell you how to make later. I used a cup and a quarter of coffee. I used 1 frozen banana. I used a scoop of the Way Smart, which is only 70 calories. And because I was putting in raw cacao powder, I knew I'd have to kick it a little bit, so I put in a few drops of stevia. So I want to introduce you to stevia. Stevia is something that we should all be using instead of any other kind of sweetener. Now here's the problem. 2 of the major companies in soft drinks and food industry have managed to take stevia, turn it into a chemical sweetener, an artificial sweetener, still call it stevia, and sell it to you and put it in drinks and everything else. Do not buy your stevia in the grocery store under the major brands. If you see them advertising on television, advertising on the radio, spending millions of dollars in advertising, it's kind of a hint that it is a patented for-profit, I'm going to use my nice girl language, changed product. You want real, honest-to-goodness stevia, which is what they use in Ocean View. I love them. And I have been using New Naturals for years. They don't know me from Adam, but I go to Fred Meyer health food section. You can go online and look them up. New Naturals is a clear stevia liquid drops. I carry it in my purse all the time. Goes in iced tea, coffee, whatever. It's natural stevia. Yes, granted, it's not in the form of a cute little green leaf, so it has been messed around with. But it hasn't been chemically altered, so it's patentable, and therefore your body doesn't recognize it. It is real. Your body gets it. I just found this yesterday, organic stevia, and this is Sweet Leaf Sweet Drops. Haven't tried it yet. Don't know if it tastes as good as the New Naturals. Some people don't care for what they call a licorice flavor that comes off of stevia, but the New Naturals drops doesn't seem to carry that. And now I get to try the Sweet Drops, which I love the idea. It's organic. If you can go organic, always opt for organic over the non, and that's because things are changing in our world so quickly with what they're putting in our food and how they're messing around with food. Another topic. So we're going to have lots to talk about, lots to do, lots of progress to make. And guess what? I'm a photographer also by trade. I would never photograph a woman from this angle and lit like this. But you know what? Right now we're talking reality. It'll be really cool when it won't matter what kind of light. You're not going to see any extra chin. That's going to be fun. So, and I'm kind of new at using the computer for this, so I haven't been looking at the eye. I've been looking at me, and that's going to make it look like I'm not looking at you, and I apologize for that. So anyway, I'll close this up now to tell you day one. Here I am. I'm showing you part of me, and I'll take off the shirt. This is like probably my least favorite part of me. It's my age too. But I look forward to really getting in shape and doing it healthily, and doing it with you, and sharing and giving free tips and advice, recipes, ideas. I do have a complete food plan that I just ran by my naturopath. He's looking it over now. And I'll be sharing that with you. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I am not giving medical advice. Go to your doctor like I did. Get permission to do anything that's a change. Consider joining me in this. Consider joining me in Ocean Avenue, but if you don't, that's cool. Still join me here. And Ocean Avenue does have a program. 3 people sign up under you as customers. Yours is free. That's so fun. So anyway, here we go. Let's play. Let's work. This isn't easy. Some of the people selling the product, as they do with any other shake, say, replace a meal breakfast, replace a meal lunch, have a dinner. Okay, I'm a real world girl. I need to have food to eat. I need volume. I need interest. I need to feel full. I need to feel that my body is fed. And I need treats. So that's how we're going to do it. And then we're going to say, look what we've developed together. My team of YouTube followers and myself. And let's just rock it out. Looking forward to it again. I'm Sandra. I'm with Ocean Avenue right now. I'm also an author and a recipe creator and a teacher, coach, student all at the same time. So let's do it together. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about real food, not fake food. And I do want to introduce you to one more friend. Okay? I decided I was going to introduce you to a couple friends a day. We're talking real food here, right? I went to the little organic store today. These are heirloom tomatoes. What's the difference? They haven't been genetically modified. They don't have animal genetics put in them. They are also organically grown. There's no bad pesticides, herbicides in them. And these are the kind of tomatoes that you would have seen, looking for that. These are the kind of tomatoes you would have seen in the wild. You would have seen real, this is real food. This is the old heirloom seeds. People are saving heirloom seeds, and now it's starting to catch on. Tomatoes are one of them. The flavor is so different. So in a few months, we'll be starting to get most of our produce from the market. We'll be juicing. We'll be using the blender. I'll be giving you different recipes for your shakes if you do Ocean Avenue, excuse me. And let's play. I've said that a couple times now, but I really am going to over and out now. Looking forward to meeting you in person. Looking forward to playing together. Looking forward to showing you that it can be done even after 50 when you start having metabolic changes. And if you're under 50, listen to me. Do it now before your get out of jail card free disappears on you like mine did. Not fun. Okay. I don't know you yet, but I love you already. And over and out. Cheers.